This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this is some news coming from London. Don't forget to send your stories to scarcitystudios@gmail.com and follow on social media. Thank you to our friends at UK News and Pictures for their coverage from the scene where a 17-year-old male was fatally stabbed and another male was injured. This is near Shepherd's Bush in the East Acton area. There has been a recent development, a breaking development where several people have been charged in relation to the murder. But first, we'll talk about when the situation first emerged. Around 1 p.m. in the afternoon on Saturday the 5th of April, police were called to reports of a stabbing in Erconwald Street in Shepherd's Bush. The incident took place near the junction with Duquesne Road and Old Acre Common Lane. Met officers attended with the London Ambulance Service and found two teenage boys that suffered stab injuries. Despite the best efforts of the paramedics and responding police, one of the teenagers tragically died at the scene. He has since been named as 17-year-old Keiron Charles, who is from the East Acton area. Keiron's family are being supported by specially trained police. The other teenager, aged 16 years old, was taken to hospital with stab injuries and was subsequently arrested on suspicion of murder. His injuries were assessed as non-life-threatening and he was later discharged from hospital. He was taken into custody where he remains at this moment. A third teenager, aged 16 years old, had left the scene and an urgent investigation commenced to locate him. He was arrested on suspicion of murder in the early hours of Sunday the 6th of April and taken into custody where he still remains. The detective in charge of the case says this is an awful incident where a teenager has lost his life and everyone in the Met remain with Keiron's family and loved ones as they begin to come to terms with their tragic loss. Detectives have worked around the clock to follow every possible available line of inquiry, and I'm pleased that they have 2 arrests as part of early inquiries. While we are working hard to understand the exact circumstances, we are not looking for anyone else in connection with this incident at this time. The latest update in this story is that 2 teenage boys have been charged with the murder of 17-year-old Keiron Charles. 2 16-year-old boys who cannot be named for legal reasons have been charged with murder, and the pair were charged on Monday the 7th of April following an investigation by Metropolitan Police. They have been remanded and are due to appear at Highbury Youth Court on the 7th of April at 9:45. So due to the fact that there's been charges in this case, we'll no longer be able to discuss it until after the trial. But I want to send my condolences to the family of Keiron Charles and we'll definitely keep you updated on this story as it develops. Staying in the London area for this next story, nearly 2 weeks after the murder in Tottenham, nobody has been arrested yet. Many people have been asking me to discuss this story, and thank you to Dave Nathan for his coverage from the scene. And the information as we know it so far is that police were called to an address in Waverley Road, N17, at 9:15 on Thursday the 20th of March, following reports that 2 men received gunshot injuries. Police attended the scene along with the London Ambulance Service and they treated one male with a gunshot wound who was 27 years old. He had been shot in the head, and another male aged 26 with a gunshot wound to the leg. Despite the efforts of the emergency services, the 27-year-old man died as a result of his injuries. He has been formally identified as Mahad Abdi Mohammed, and his family have been supported by specially trained police. His family said in a statement that they are grieving the profound loss of a son, a brother, a father and a friend, and they ask for privacy during this difficult time. Detective Chief Inspector Rebecca Woodsford from the Crime North team said 2 men were shot on a residential street, with one man sadly losing his life. My thoughts are with the victim's family and friends at this time, and we recognise that this will have an impact on the local community. We are working diligently to gather evidence and to establish what led to the tragedy. The 26-year-old man that was shot remains in a stable condition in hospital. No arrests have been made, and a crime scene was in place for 2 days. So I want to send my condolences to the family of Mahad, and we're definitely going to follow this story. I'm sure there'll be some developments at some point. So don't forget to follow on social media as well at Scarcity Studios to stay updated with the latest news and developing stories. In this next story we go to South East London, where the body of a 15-year-old was found in Beckenham Place Park at around 20 to 11 on Friday the 4th of March. Following searches by specialist dive teams. Thank you to UK News and Pictures for the use of their footage. The Metropolitan Police previously said the death was being treated as unexpected but was not suspicious. The victim's family have been informed and the victim has also been identified. His name is Isaiah Smith. He's 15 years old and I want to send my condolences to his family and friends. Lewisham Council have said the park is reopened but the lake will stay closed until further notice. And this is a shocking reminder of the dangers of water in this as we approach summer, and for everybody to take precautions because you never know how strong a current can be and how dangerous it is. This comes as police are still searching for an 11-year-old girl that fell into the River Thames, and the search has entered its 5th day. And she went missing on the 31st of March. There's been no reports since 3 days ago about the search, and she'd been playing during a school inset day at the time, and police have said that emergency crews attended and conducted a large search. However, they were unable to find her and the search was scaled down. So we'll definitely keep you updated on the outcome of that story, and hopefully it's some good news, but every day that goes by it becomes more highly likely that it's not going to be. In this next story, we go to Essex, where we talk about the murder of a man in Harlow who died after a fatal collision. He has been identified and several people have been charged in relation to that incident. The Serious Crime Directorate was investigating after a collision between a vehicle and a pedestrian on Momples Road, Harlow, at around 5:20 p.m. on Saturday the 29th of March. Arlind Hakola, 26 years old from London, sadly died at the scene. Police were investigating a reported robbery of a Ford Fiesta in nearby Pennymead, Harlow, which took place the same day at around 4 p.m. Jeremy Heath, 50 years old from Harlow, appeared at Chelmsford Crown Court on the 3rd of April, charged with murder, robbery and possession of a knife. He did not enter any pleas and remains in police custody until the 2nd of June. After further work, charges of robbery, perverting the course of justice and knife possession have been authorised against Joe Jones, who's 37 years old and from Harlow also. He is due to appear on the 4th of April in court. A 50-year-old man from Harlow was arrested on suspicion of murder and robbery and has been bailed pending further inquiries. Another 39-year-old man from Harlow is in police custody and awaits questioning for murder and robbery. Tributes have been paid to the victim Arlind, and an investigation that has been led has quickly progressed after the fatal collision between the pedestrian and the vehicle, and the 26-year-old sadly died at the scene. In tribute to him, his family have said that he was a very friendly, supportive person who would do anything for anyone. He always wanted to help people, and friends and family counted on him for a lot of support, and he was a mellow, relaxed and patient man. He was a respected and loved person that will be missed by many people. Ireland made a positive impact on his family and friends, and this is a shock to everybody. So I want to send my condolences to the family of Ireland, and we'll definitely keep you updated on the outcome of the trial that comes from this. Thank you to UK News in Pictures and Crime Scene Images for the help with the coverage from the scenes. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and follow on social media at Scarcity Studios. Peace.